Hello everyone, it's Summer and today we'll be unboxing OPPO's latest phone, the Reno6 Pro. Before we get started, let me just take a couple of seconds to drool all over this box just because it reminds me of a huge thick bar of mint chocolate. Hey, don't judge if you're not a mint chocolate fan, alright? Okay, so back to the box. No surprises in the box this time. You'll have a box of paperwork, a SIM tray ejector, a 65-watt charger, a USB-C to USB-C cable, and of course the main character. Oh, and hey! Freebies like always for people like me who spend thousands in games but can't spare a cent for phone covers. Anyways, let's move on to the start of the day. So we've got the Arctic Blue model here, which comes with a shimmery pattern, but when you touch it, it's not all that smooth and you can feel the texture. It has an anti-fingerprint finish, so even after hours of gaming, the back panel still looks pretty like it's new. On the top left corner at the back, there's a quad camera setup sitting on a bump. We have the volume rocker on the left and the power button on the right side. The SIM card slot is just located at the bottom along with the Type-C charging port and a mono speaker grille. Oh, did I forget to mention that this phone only weighs 177 grams? My fingers probably won't feel like they're breaking anytime soon. Now, as if the back isn't premium enough, the display has a dual 3D curve for a better hand grip. And look at the bezels, they're really slim. This 6.55-inch screen packs an AMOLED display with Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection. It supports a 90Hz refresh rate and 180Hz touch sampling rate. It also offers a 2040x1080p resolution along with a HDR10+ certification suitable for movies and games. It also passes the SGS Eye Care display certification, which means long hours of gaming won't spoil your eyes as much. To my fellow gamers, you might want to consider this phone if you're on a rather tight budget for a real gaming monster. First of all, it is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 870 processor using a 7nm process technology. It will get you covered for high performance and low power consumption, so you can breeze through complex image computing and high density tasks. And that includes all your heavy and big size games. It operates on the ColorOS 11.3 that not only has fancy features for you to customize your screen layout, but also offers a quick startup for games. I've tried it on Genshin Impact and it starts up almost immediately. There's also the Hyper Boost 4.1 to ensure a stable frame rate and reduce heating when your phone is running on a heavy load. And luckily for us, this one has a game focus mode too. The game focus mode will hide the status bar, navigation buttons, block gestures, notifications, incoming calls, and even disable the sidebar, game assistant, and floating windows. This unit has 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. And if you have extra storage to spare, you can choose to use it to expand your RAM up to 7GB. I've tried without expanding the RAM with Genshin Impact at 30fps with medium settings. The whole gameplay was smooth and I didn't experience any lagging. However, do take note if you're one of those people who spend long hours playing games every single day, and most of them, if not all, are big-sized games. It could be frustrating as you'll soon find yourself sucking the phone's storage dry because you can't expand the storage more than what you have on this unit. While this phone is thin, it houses a 4500 mAh battery. It supports the 65-watt Super VOOC 2.0 charger, which claims to be able to go from 0% to 100% in just 31 minutes. Also, if you're a fan of fast charging, you can expect to get 4 hours of video watching with just only 5 minutes charge. If you're not a heavy user, the battery can help you last for more than a full day. I love how the bezels give an almost full view experience to go along with the beautiful scenery in Genshin. While the top and bottom bezels are less slimmer than the side bezels, they don't bother me too much. The screen's brightness is also great and the colors are vibrant. Now that I've spent hours on the game, never once have it slipped from my grip. Before we jump into our conclusion, we would like to tell you that there's sales ongoing! Who doesn't love sales events, right? Purchase OPPO's Reno6 Pro from 24th to 31st August and you will receive freebies worth up to 960 ringgit and an extra 50 ringgit worth of Grab vouchers. The free gifts include a Marshall backpack worth 319 ringgit, Enco Air worth 299 ringgit, Mighty Mug worth 79 ringgit, and 1 TB of HeyTab cloud storage worth 343 ringgit. Besides, if you purchase the Reno6 Pro from 17th to 31st August, you will get the Enco Buds with an additional 1 ringgit and the Enco Air with an additional 29 ringgit. So that's about it for today's review. Personally, I think it's pretty smooth running games on this phone without experiencing any lag so far for a phone not specialized in gaming. It has beautiful colors and graphics too. And for the fast charging period, consider it as taking a short break from your game routine. Would you give it a chance? Let me know in the comments below. This is Summerr from Salty News Network, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!